Hey guys, Nick with 2. How do you do? This video is going to be another forging video, and in today's project we're going to be making some leaves. Zoom in here. So as you can see, or a leaf. So as you can see, we can have this leaf shape and a little stem, and you can do them in different sizes, but we're going to do one similar to this one. Okay. So let me zoom out here. Okay. What we're going to start out with is some 1/4 inch bar stock. Okay, this is 1/4 inch square, so it's 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch. I just cut off a length, probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet, and we're going to make it into a leaf. So the first thing we're going to do, heat it up and put a point on it. I'm going to try and edit it so most of the heats are cut out, but if you want to give me suggestions on what type of editing software to use, that'd be helpful, because Windows Movie Maker doesn't accept the file type that the D3100 records in. It's like the QuickTime MP4 file. So if you have a video editing software, it's not that expensive or free, post it in the comments, and I'll be very helpful to making these videos. But since it's 1/4 inch stock, it's not going to take that long to heat up. So we're just going to go. Alright, so first thing is put a point. Alright, so we have this point on here. Just going to square up the stock. So we got this point, and then what we're going to do, we're going to fuller about 1.25 inches back from the end of the point. Alright? Alright, we're just gonna take it to the side of the anvil, just hit it on the side, turn it 90 degrees, hit it on the side, do that a couple times. You don't want to go too far to cut through it, so just a couple times. So now that we have a fuller, or a delineation of where two different work pieces are. So now we're going to heat up this section. We're going to work on this section of the leaf. Alright, what we're going to do is just taper it. So we're basically going to make a point out of this section. heat it back up. Okay, we're going to continue tapering it. We're only tapering it on 2 sides at this point. So you can see that, let me see if I'm in frame. Let's zoom in here. You can see that right here we've tapered it, made it thinner, and we're going to extend that taper for like 2-3 inches. Okay, so we're going to continue doing that. Alright, now I'm just going to straighten it out and hit it so it just looks nice. It doesn't really have to be hot for this. So we got a pretty nice taper for about 2.5 inches. We can go a little bit further, but I'm just going to keep it there. So next point, we're going to take it on the diamond, basically put the edge and hit it on the edge, and that'll make an octagon out of this cube or rectangle. So let's do that. Check the time. Got 1 minute. I'm just going to stop it and stop. Okay. Really wish I had a propane forge, because it's coal I got is smoky. We're going to take it on the diamond. You just need to hit it on 2 sides because the anvil will hit it on the other side. Because now we have an octagonal shape. And then the next heat, we're just going to turn it 180 degrees and hammer it like that, and that'll round it out. So let's do that. Alright, we're just going to hit it and turn it while we hit it. So now it's going to be more roundish. And we're just going to do that for another heat. Let me just straighten this out a little bit. So we're just going to continue the rounding. You don't want to do too hard of hits, or else you'll mar the edge, and it won't be very round. So I'm gonna do a little back up here, and so that's pretty good. Alright, so now we're going to work on the head, which is up here. What we're going to do, we're going to heat it up. We're going to hit it on the diamond, so octagonalize it. Okay, and then we're going to round it out, just like we did down here. So let's do that. Okay, we're going to take it on the diamond, hit it, and on the other diamond, hit it. Then we're going to heat it back up and round it over. Alright, so we got it rounded over pretty good. Now what we're going to do, to spread out this leaf, we're going to use the cross peen. Okay, this part of the hammer. We're going to hit it, try and hit it straight in the middle, and then we're going to work out from there. Okay, so hit it straight in the middle, flatten that out, and then move it back and forth. I might do a couple hits just to make a little flat space so I can hit the cross peen. So let's do that. Once it gets cold, heat it up again. You want to do that at a red heat. So continue with the cross peen. hitting it, trying to stay in the middle, and then heating them back up. When you thin the material out, it's going to get colder quicker. So it's going to work that out. Now I'm going to be pushing the material out, so hitting the metal this way and then pulling it this way when I'm striking. Okay, you can see the leaf shape starting to show itself, and this part was probably a little bit too long. You probably wanted maybe like an inch rather than 1.25 inches, and it'll make a shorter but wider leaf. This will make a longer but skinnier leaf. It just depends on how much material you leave up here when you fuller. But this is a different shape than the other ones, which is nice. So I'm running out of time. Let me stop it and start a new one. Okay. So you can see it's widening it out a little more. Probably going to hit it more towards the end on the next one. So it's continuing to widen out. Just probably going to do one more heat, and I'll show you what to do after. Alright, so now It's to a point where I like it, and so the next thing is to add these little decorative pieces. On this one I used a chisel, you can see there, and this one I used a cross peen, the cross peen of a hammer. I'm going to do a cross peen on this one. Okay? So the first thing to do is take the face of the hammer and hit it on here to get rid of all the cross peen hammer or cross peen marks that you've done while stretching the material. Okay? Alright, so I flattened it out and I've gotten rid of most of the marks, and now I'm going to heat it up and then use the cross beam, go down the middle, and then go around this in a curve to give it like those veins that you see in the leaf. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Has some different like veins going out in and out of it. So next thing is I'm going to fuller and cut it off right here. So you're going to need a pair of tongs. This is 4 1/4 inch square, so it's a perfect set of tongs. It's not that hot, but we're just going to make a mark. Hit it there. Hit it there a couple of times. So now that we have a mark, we'll know where to hit it when it's hot. Alright, so it's hot. Just going to continue the fuller until it's very, very, very thin. Now we're going to grab that pair of tongs, grab the work, and just bend until it pops off. There you go. Sorry for that. We're going to I'm going to address this in. Just I'll put a point on it or curve it. We'll do something with it. So let's heat that up. Okay, I had to let the camera cool since it was getting hot. So what I did, I forgot to show you, was I just put a point on the end. When you heat that up, just round it a little bit. Just going to round this over a little bit, octagonalize it first, and then just turn it. So now we have a roundish point. Okay, the next thing, I'm just going to heat it up, and we're going to put a curve on it. So what you're going to need is a block of wood, untreated wood. You don't want any chemicals in it. So you want some untreated wood and a ball peen hammer or a rounded hammer. Okay. You can dip this in water so it doesn't smoke as much. Let me do that. But the first couple times you do it, it's gonna make a burn indentation. And once it's burned a couple times, it's not gonna smoke as much. You're going to want to put the side with marks face down onto the wood. This is the side. Just going to hit it. Shit. Oops. Just going to hit it. Okay, now it's curved. You can get rid of those. And now you can just fix it up and turn it to where you want it. So let me heat it back up. You can use 2 pliers, the hammer, it doesn't really matter. Get this hammer. Just gonna hit it over here. Give it a little nice curve. Continue the curve. There we go. And then I'll grab a wire brush. Just brush everything off. Then you can cool it off. Okay. So now we got this finished leaf. Okay. Now you can see this one is a different color. This one is a brass. What you do is, to get this, I don't have one, but you take a brass brush, exactly like this one, but instead of steel bristles, it is brass bristles. You get the leaf red hot, and you brush it over with the brass bristles brush, and a little bit of brass will melt onto the leaf, and it'll turn brass color. But since I don't have one, I can't do that. So you can see this leaf is a little longer than the other. That's because I added that 1/4 inch. Instead of 1 inch, this is a 1 inch piece of leaf. This is 1 1/4 inches. You can see the difference, how much material that gives you. And if you don't like the shape of like this, you can take a file and or grinder or whatever and just round it up a little bit, and then just make it into a little more leaf shape. But that's how you make a leaf. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Maybe put in the comments what you want to see next. I have this idea of making a bench, but that'll probably be a multi-part, multi-day, probably multi-week project. So stay tuned for that. But I think I have another project, a chisel, maybe a fork, and I'll bring you guys along with that. So again, throw me some comments about what kind of editing software you guys use, or is a good editing software, so that I can cut out all these heats. But I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the project that we did, and I hope you liked the finished project. Again, you can go over and make it a little more leaf shape with a grinder or file, but I like the way it came out. So guys, remember, keep your knife sharp, your mind sharper. I'm Nick Wood 2. Thanks for watching, guys.